Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
This is L.E.D Storm. When I say L.E.D Storm, I mean L.E.D Storm, which stands for Laser Enhanced Destruction. Released in the arcades by Capcom in 1988, and it's a top-down racing game that involves a jump mechanic set in the future. It's blisteringly fast and blisteringly hard, and it features one of those screens that was narrower than it was longer, because obviously the game was so fast it allowed you to kind of, you know, take in basically what was going on. It was a Capcom game of the time that looked really nice and was, well, balls-terrifically hard. I remember seeing it in the arcades. I remember my brother Ian, my twin brother, loving it and playing it in the arcades, although he never really got particularly far. Now, it was ported to all the usual suspects in 1989 by Go, but they released it. Software Creations actually programmed it. It's got some lovely 128K music there. I would say that the 128K version looks better than the combo version, but it does suffer from some problems. It's a very impressive arcade port when it comes to speed and parallax scrolling. And I have talked about it before in my 10 great arcade games on the ZX Spectrum. Someone asked me to revisit it, see if I could get any further. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I love the way it looks and its concept. I hate me playing it because it's so hard. Anyway, all your information is down the right-hand side of the screen. What you want to worry about is the bit at the bottom where it says energy. Your energy will be underneath there, and it absolutely tanks it down if you crash, hit other cars. But energy cans do parachute from the sky, and I think you have to jump to collect them, because that's the mechanic of the game. Good luck catching one. Between energy and distance is your distance, and that's when you start to realise, let's get into this, just how long the stages are. So like I said, I like this game. I'm just awful at it. So yeah, I thought I'd revisit it, mainly as well so my brother Ian can see it, because he loved this game in the arcades. I've never actually played it on MAME. Maybe I should fire it up and take a look. Right, so O left, P right, Q faster, A slower, M jump. I do like this music. It is well, you know, produced and polished. 0 start game. Right, now, obviously, that's your stages. First stage is the bottom left, the one I'm about to do now, and don't expect to see anything past then. All your guff down the right-hand side is to make the size of the screen smaller and more like the arcade. Unfortunately, since your monitor is not, you know, long, for want of a better descriptive term, it doesn't really give you time to react. I'm the car on the right, and he's my main competitor. There is more than one competitor. Now, I'm going to play it as I think you should, right? See, look, I got jump. He blew up, right? See, there's no point really slowing down as such, apart from try not to hit those things where I hit every time, because then you just get rammed from the side. But look at the lovely parallax and the sprites, monochromic, I know. I don't think I want them. That's what I want. But you can never get it. Get to the left. Oh, road is out, bridge is out. Cool. Look how low my energy is already. Don't hit them. Want that. Got it. I think that's the first time I've ever bloody got it. Now, you're in your flying craft, which to be fair, I just cheat and stay in. So it is quick. It's very quick. It does that with your Red Bulls loads, where it's like, how are you possibly going to stand any chance of getting them? As you can see, everything finds my face. It locks you into corners like that. Those 3 dots mean I'm out of juice. Oh, no, they don't. Yeah, it locks you into corners like that, where you constantly get stuck behind traffic. This is what I mean about love-hate relationship. Oh, no, no, no. Do you see that? I got my wings. Yeah, it's brutal. It's unfair. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say it's broken. Just friggin' unfair. Take the left pass. Seriously, take the left pass. What does that say? Capital? Capricorn? I don't know. It had so much potential. Maybe smaller sprites. Bigger, longer screen. Maybe game test it a little bit more and come to the conclusion that you don't want games this hard. I mean, this was a $9.95 game. Oh, I can't avoid the second one because you jump and it immediately, I can, and it immediately puts you vertical. I don't even know what they are. And it does that as well. If you get knocked onto that railing, then you can't move off it, and sometimes you'll stay stuck on it for hours, minutes, seconds. You know what I mean? I don't want them because they hang on the back and suck your energy and slow you down. Don't press jump before the ramp because you're tempted to, because if you do, you won't have the range, and no one likes it when they lose their range. Again, how am I supposed to get that? Oh, I got off the wreck, but see, it's just because of the way it scrolls so violently, it diagonals. How am I supposed to get the Red Bull? It's not Red Bull, just like saying it. Yeah, it's just so unfair. Look at my distance. You think you're doing all right, don't you? You think you're doing all right, and then you look at your distance gauge. Again, how am I supposed to get that? Why doesn't it drop them in the middle of the screen? But yeah, you think you're doing all right, and then that happens. You look at your distance gauge on the right, and you realise that it's slowly just whapping you in the nuts. So yeah, I think this could have had so much potential. I got on the high score table. I don't know how I did that. Just a little bit of tweaking, maybe unbrutalising it a little bit. But then having said that, to be fair, it's an accurate arcade port, because from what I remember, and I haven't played it since, but I have seen it running in videos, that was your Capcom Fair game, isn't it, from 1988, where it hates everyone. Hating the person that's putting money into you, that's just wrong. It's like hating your pimp. Sorry, whether you're supposed to, aren't you? Yoink. Because the controls are reasonably tight, apart from like that. But then I guess it's because the way you get caught at those angles going it that fast, you can't do anything about it. And then what are these? I don't know if that's going to stop me. No, but that isn't. Ugh. Hard, that's what it is. Bloody hard. I guess you got to try and stay in the middle of the road. But the problem with that is, at some point, obviously it's, again, I'm getting pinned on the railings. At some point, a big massive divide's going to come. So yeah, I basically just prepared to die. Yoink. Maybe put some of the music from the title screen in the game. Can get out of the way of them. They just, I think what happens is when it turns at extreme diagonals, then the stuff in front of you automatically just goes in that direction as well. So you get stuck behind them. See, look at him when it does it. It didn't do it. Never mind. I don't even know what those things are. I was trying to look at the distance gauge to see how far I got, but that's just stupid. No. Oh, there you go. That's what I meant about stuff being in the middle. Look at my distance. I'm halfway. Why do I feel like I've achieved something? I haven't. Yoink. No, don't get stuck on the railings. Barrier, whatever it is. The death bar that hurts your face. That's what it is. Should have had that, needed that. Could have been a contender. I couldn't have. Oh! Boss? Run! Look at my distance! Oh, I'm calling it quits there. That's quite possibly the furthest I've ever got on this. L.E.D Storm, the Sinclair ZX Spectrrum, or Laser Enhanced Destruction. It's just, it's lovely, but it hates you. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. Which version did you play? Did you play the arcade? Any of the other ports, or did you play this one? And how did you get on with it? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.